Hey guys, Jay from Atlanta on Wheels and Discotheques here on this beautiful fall morning to introduce to you our latest build. This is a 2004 SE7. Came to us out of Virginia, totally rust-free, which is our first criteria on any truck we purchase. Had a little bit of a history, had the rear bumper knocked off of it. Well, both bumpers were trash, to be honest with you. And ended up having to return back to the lender after its original engine blew up. Again, nothing uncommon about that at 130,000 miles on a D2. So of course the first thing we did was we installed one of our very reliable remanufactured Rover V8s. These are the top hatted engines with the top hat liners, L-ring head gaskets, ARP racing studs, fully new inside the engine, all the new wear items there, water pump, oil pump, timing gears, timing chain, you name it, lifters, Johnson lifters from the US made lifters. So brand new engine, better than new under the hood. With also new support systems, like I mentioned, new water pump, OEM hoses, and in this case, rather than use the OEM thermostat, we updated to the inline thermostat. Okay, so that's kind of becoming more popular, and we know that's good for about another 10-degree drop in operating temperature over any other configuration. So that's done under the hood on this one too. Additionally, we've added the Lucky 8 bull bar bumper. Okay, this is our favorite steel front bumper because it fits the truck so magnificently well. No big front overhang, so you got a great approach angle. No problems with parking or anything like that. To that, we've added the Smittybilt 10K wireless remote winch with carbon rope. Very safe with that carbon rope and much lighter than steel, so it doesn't add that much more weight hanging out there in the front of the truck. You'll also see LED fog lights and then 6 multi-LED driving lights. These right now, the truck is running, so what you're seeing right now is the daytime running elements, little strands of LEDs that allow the truck to be seen from a distance, kind of like a modern truck or a modern vehicle, all of which seem to have daytime running lights these days. We've added a snorkel, and in fact we've waterproofed this all the way down to the airbox, so it is not just ornamental, it's actually functional. And you'll notice, of course, the stance of the truck. 2-inch terra firma lift, terra firma front steering damper as well, and we're using in this case the original OEM 6-spoke alloy wheels from the S model of the 2003-2004 series. 16-inch, and we've got them mounted with 30mm spacers. Allows us to put on a big old tire, 32, I think 32 and a half or so, BF Goodrich KO2. So lots of tire, lots of ground clearance, great stance, and excellent off and on-road performance. Also up front, you'll notice we did the ubiquitous hood decal. We also put a new windshield in the truck and some new plastic around the windshield, and retrograded, you might say, instead of upgraded, retrograded the wiper arms to the D1 style, so you can buy a wiper insert anywhere you go. Very importantly, we have refinished the roof with our favorite material, the 2-part polyurethane Raptor. This is a very strong material, like iron. So if you're working off the roof rack or anything like that, you happen to drop something on the roof, don't worry about it, it's not going to have an effect. In this case, we're looking at the Voyager low profile roof rack. Out back, a couple of work lights. Now these are accessed from inside the truck by just opening the door and reaching inside, and bingo, you got a pair of work lights out back. Pretty cool. Very nice when you're camping or backing up in a really bad circumstance. I've also added a switch up front, kind of hard to see from here, but right below the interior light up there, you see a little green button. That's a switch that will turn on those lights from inside the truck up front anytime you want them. Now obviously back here we want to focus on the fact that this is a 7-passenger truck. That in itself is kind of rare, but more importantly, this is a rear air conditioning truck. So every seating position in the back has its own individual outlet, and the backseat passengers can control the the air conditioner from that module there. Fan speed and temperature. So excellent feature, whether you're going out with the guys or taking the family or whatever. You've got air conditioning all the way to the back of the vehicle and plenty of positions of seating. Excellent interior, rear door's good. Back here we've got the Brit part steel rear bumper. A new cover on the jump step for the back passengers, and the original style steel tail light protectors. We've got a full-size spare with matching wheel, and this is mounted to the new Terra Firma spare mount, which is kind of nice because not only does it raise it up for clearance at the bumper, it does not push it out any further from the body, so it sits directly on the body the way the original did, just raised up. So a little bit more difficult to install and a little bit more expensive, but it really does the trick. So if we take a look down the body, again, I think you're going to see nice straight body. Okay, not perfect, but pretty darn nice. But one thing I kind of want to emphasize, if you haven't already figured it out, is that despite what your initial impressions may be, this is not a black truck. Okay, it's actually a very deep blue truck, and you can kind of begin to see that as we look at the flares from the direct sunlight on the fender. Okay, a really deep metallic navy that just you don't see until, boy, the light hits it and then bang, it grabs your eye. Called Adriatic blue. Very rare color, really a neat color, a little bit more panache than just a true black, but really a real head turner. So there it is, 2004 SE7, excellent condition inside and out. As you can see, seats are in great condition, steering wheel's in great condition. We've got 129 on the clock, so ready to go with a brand new engine. Should last twice that 129, frankly. But anyway, this is Jay, Atlanta on Wheels, 404-281-6468. Don't hesitate to give me a call with your questions. Thanks.